Good morning, everybody. This is your girl Melinda Michelle, and I am on my day off in my adventures. But I really wanted to share a testimony with you guys about how good my God has been to me, and to encourage you all to be obedient in this crazy walk that is with Christ. So at our church, shout out to Family Worship and Praise Center in Tallahassee, Florida, Pastor Quincy Griffin Sr., the best church on the planet. I know I'm biased, but it is what it is. Anyway, he's been talking about this year, 2016, that he's going to build us. So he dealt a lot about being rebuilt. He dealt a lot about demolition of your foundation and getting to those things that are really, really deep on the inside of us. But one of the things he talked about this year was tithing and sowing. And tithing has never been an issue for me. I was raised in a home where I was taught early on about God and tithing. I mean, I've been tithing since I was a little girl, honey. I get $1. Mama say 10 cents got to go to God. So that was never an issue for me. So they did a series of teachings on tithing, and our pastor was talking about how tithing had been a struggle for him, and God really had to deal with him. He had to get out of a cycle of financial struggles. And so when he was started faithfully tithing, God told him he was looking for a job, and God told him to sow where he wanted to go. So to sow the salary that he wanted to make in his tithe. So he said he was obedient, and he did it. And then when he became, when he got his job as his career job, it was the salary that he had sown for. And I was like, wow, that's really, really powerful. And so I'm like this: when I go to church, no matter what is said, I always say, okay, Lord, how does this apply to me? Are you talking directly to me, or how can I apply this to my life? And so, you know, any people might know my story a little bit. God told me to quit my job in order to do this writing thing full time. Now I have a part-time job at the church, but it was a drastic change in my life financially that, to be honest, traumatized me a little bit. But it's almost going on 4 years, and God has been faithful. So when he got this lesson, I said, okay, God, I don't really think this applies to me, because I've always tithed. I said, but I also I don't make enough money to tithe the salary that I want to make. So what would you have me to do? He spoke very clearly. He said, I want you to double your tithe and pay offering. I said, oh, okay. Okay. It caught me off guard a little bit, but I was like, okay, Lord, I'm gonna be obedient. So the crazy part is, I hadn't had a chance to tithe from my paycheck in all the time he was doing it, because I hadn't got paid yet. So when I got paid that Friday, I said, okay, Lord, I'm gonna do, you know, I doubled my tithe, which I tithe on my gross. So that was something I was like, oh Lord, okay, you know. And then I paid my offering. Within 4 days, and I mean 4 days, God had sent me $520. It came from 3 different sources, actually 2 sources, but from 3 different things. And it was totally unexpected money. It wasn't tied to anything. And I was like, wow, okay, God, I see you. So I want to say that God honors his word. He talks about it in Malachi 3:10, that if you test me in this, I will open up the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing that you will not have room enough to receive. Now, that was just the first time. I have other given testimonies, but I'll do that in another video. But I wanted to say, when God says, test me in this, he means it. And that's the one thing in the Bible that he actually says, this is how you can put me to the test. So I urge you today, if you're struggling with your tithes, even if you're already tithing, step up your tithing and your giving game, and see, won't God show up and do something you've never seen before. Y'all have a blessed day. I love you. Stay faithful. Stay obedient.